Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal. No, not in Mr. Arsenal. I think again. Apologies. I'm so used to my own channel. This is new to me. I will get better. But welcome back to the Gav's Highlights channel, where we are doing another match day watch along, and we're doing the first Champions League match day watch along, and it's Atletico Madrid at home against the knuckle dragging Spurs. What could be better? And as I've mentioned in the chat already in the last hour, the big team news tonight is Vicario has been dropped for Kensky. What could go wrong now, I wonder? Because I don't rate Kensky. I think Kensky's worse than Vicario, and that's saying a lot. But hey, that's my thoughts and all that. Obviously, the front three, then obviously Tottenham are also facing the front three of Andrea Lookman, who's just signed in January to Atletico, Griezmann, and a very Arsenal interested Julian Alvarez. Yay. And like I say, it's gonna be absolute chaos if things go the way we'd want us. Non-Tottenham supporting folk would want this to go. This could be chef's kiss tonight. In other news as well, in the early kickoff today, Liverpool have lost 1-0 to Galatasaray obviously in Istanbul. They'll win a second leg at Anfield. It shouldn't be a problem if they take their chances. That's the main thing to take away from the second half of tonight. They didn't take their chances. And you could also argue that Galatasaray were robbed of a second goal in the second half as well. Just saying. You could argue that. But teams are in the tunnel. I'll just get my old trusted scoreboard up and ready. 1 second. Yeah, it always does this. Does it on my channel, guys? It's okay. Let's move these things around. And just because we're not doing an Arsenal watch song, I don't care. I'm wearing my Arsenal t-shirt today. Oh dear. Apologies for being late as well. Finish off cooking myself something to eat. So I used to have something to eat if it's going dead, basically. Hi Tom, how you doing? I thought Gav was doing watch-alongs. He's not brave enough yet to come out on live and tell the world that he's an Arsenal fan just yet. So until then, Tom, you got me, sadly. It's still new to me. It's so new to me. I even messed up at the start and forgot I was on my channel, Tom. So yeah. Oh dear. You gotta laugh. If you don't laugh, you cry. But if you haven't already, do hit the subscribe button for Gav, hit the like button, share the content around. That'd be massively appreciated just of myself, but of Gav as well. And yeah, get your score predictions in the chat as well. And obviously, Tom, you're here. So thoughts on the FA Cup this weekend? Just gone. Nice easy win in the Daniel Farker derby, and not a bad draw. I mean, you're away, but still not a bad draw. It's a winnable game. Good chance to be at Wembley come the end of the season. End of April. Teams are now coming out, and there's a massive tifo from the Athletic fans. Lower tiers all blue, and then it's red and white, and whatever they've done design-wise from the upper and middle tiers, respectively. Referee's taking his time getting out of there. Bloody hell. I will say this from my point of view, from obviously watching Atletico. The players to look at, the obvious players to look at, the two obvious ones are players I would want at Arsenal. One of them has been linked to us, actually, in Julian Alvarez and Llorente. I think Llorente goes under the radar massively, in my opinion, outside of Atletico. He's actually a great little player. And obviously, Julian Alvarez, we all know him from obviously Man City's time, what he's capable of. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, considering my mindset was they're going to try and keep all four apart from each other. You actually, they threw a spanner in the works and put Man City along with Liverpool. Bloody hell. Which helps you, obviously, say, Gate is giving you a chance, obviously, It is a 50-50 chance of getting to Wembley. West Ham fans are confident because it's a home tie. Shock. It's going to be interesting, that game, though, when it comes about after the international break. It's going to be very interesting because obviously there's three league games, between now and then for both teams, and how you are both respectively doing in the, obviously depending if you've pulled further away in the relegation battle, never not, or whatever. That could be very interesting. How both teams approach that quarter final now. I do have 4-4-2. Atletico, old school 4-4-2. Levante, Giuliano, and Nomad, or Normad, or whatever you pronounce his name, apologies there, are the three players that are on yellow cards. If they get booked, they miss the second leg. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're very confident considering. Oh dear, you got to laugh. You don't cry. Hi, Dylan, how you doing? You're a City fan. I've learnt recently. Your thoughts on UEFA Cup draw? Are you doing what every other City fan I've seen since the draw's done and cried about it, or are you just getting on with it and just? When I say cried about it, you've cried that you've got a tough draw and that Arsenal and Chelsea respectively haven't. Makes a change, to be honest, from an Arsenal point of view, seeing City, even at this stage, get a draw like that, because it means that, and they get to see how we feel, because we've been on the opposite end of that in years gone by. Oh dear. Oh dear. By the way, I don't know why Oblak, who's the captain, called over Griezmann, by the way, for the coin toss. If Tottenham do not get battered today, ironically, I'll be shocked. I don't rate Kinski anyway. Don't rate either of the goalkeepers. I've said this from day one when they both arrived. And they're just shit. But somehow this season in Champions League, they fucking turn up somehow. 1 second. And we're off. There we go. Let's get this scoreboard just about that and go like that. Go like that and like that. There we go. That's better. Much better. I don't know. I've not asked, actually. You could ask him in the group. You're in the Twitter group chat. If you ask, he might be. If he's free, let him. Oh bloody hell, Black. If he's free and he wants to, let me know and I'll send him a link. I'm going for a free. You think Tottenham going to score? Okay. I'm gonna go 3-0 then. You go 3-1. I go 3-0. Why not? I think this tie will be done by the end of the night, and yeah, in Atletico's favour. Spurs playing as many games as possible. Yeah, exactly. The more distractions, the better. They're saying that. Look at how they performed. I don't know, because Champions League, they finished in the top four. I think third or fourth, I think it was fourth in the league phase. But all season we've seen domestically how they've been. So the European form compared to their domestic form was like last season, complete contrast. Like, what the fuck? Oh dear, one sec. 1 second, where are we? What's that? Notice I asked Dylan his thoughts on the draw, and I've had silence since. Oh, fucking hell, week later. Come on, Atletico. Don't let us down today, please. Oh, what's going on here? Let's have a look. See what Liam says in that. 1 sec. Wait for him to respond. Wrong tab. There's a tab. Yeah, I've just seen the score. Oh, well, you're not doing it on your. Basically, because we just decided, obviously, I just decided over the weekend because, what was it? What game was now? What was the game we did? What was it? The Milan Derby, that was it. And obviously, I had obviously linked up Gav's channel and Austin's channel to my restream setup and all that. So, like, watch-alongs and all that would go out on Arsenal. The Arsenal watch-alongs would go out on all the channels. Like, my channel, Liam's channel, and Austin if he wants it. And the non-Arsenal ones were at the time going out on obviously my channel and then Gav's. But I thought, you know what? Why not? Let's kill two birds with a stone here. Basically, it's a saying by the way if anyone fucking tries to cancel me. Look, man, oh, you bastards. Why not do the non-Arsenal watch-alongs on Gav's channel where obviously he subscribes I know it's a different format of content, but it's neutral content, basically. And save all the Arsenal watch-alongs, Arsenal content for my side of the pond. And yeah, so, and hopefully that'll help out both channels basically going forward. It's trial and error. And obviously World Cup wise, we'll be streaming off this channel as long as Gav's okay, but obviously this channel watch along wise, and what's going to be 1-0. Lorente, one of the players I said walk out for, and the second player, and Alvarez gets the assist. That was very Tottenham-like in the league. That wasn't European Tottenham at their finest. Come on, let's have it. Come on, Atleti. Atleti. And Kinski, or if you pronounce his fucking name, is absolutely shockingly awful. Shock. C4 in the chat, how you doing? Yo. You just joined Justin Thomas, Tottenham go 1-0 down. Lorente with the goal, Alvarez with the assist. And basically, in terms of defending, typical Tottenham defending this season, especially under Jude. Straight from the goal kick, messing about. And Kinski fucked it. Kinski got on his arse. Oh, love it. Oh, you gotta love it. But as I was saying, in terms of the World Cup side of things, obviously, as long as Gaz's okay going forward at the time, he still wants to go ahead of it. All the World Cup watch songs, I'll be covering every single game, both on this channel and on my channel, respectively. So, like, for example, if Tommy was still in chat, for example, obviously Leverkusen play Arsenal play Leverkusen tomorrow, the early kickoff. That will be on my channel. And then obviously for the ones that don't know who I am and why I'm here, Again, confirm, I am not Gav. I'm Ryan, and I run the Mr. Arsenal podcast with a friend of Gav's, and yeah, we're trying and erroring. We're trying and erroring with this, basically. See how this all works out whilst Gav takes some time to refuel and get back to giving you the content you're used to. And even when he does come back, as long as he's happy doing so, we'll continue doing this along with that side of things as well. You implied. Oh, bloody hell. Let's have a look. I might have to get my phone out and type into the chat. It's like, who wants to fucking come over and join me in the enjoyment of this, basically? Where is it? What the fuck was that? Right. Bear with me a sec. By the way, are you SZZC4? I'm trying to figure out who you support. If it's Liverpool or European team or Man United, or you're one of us from the bed side of North London. But welcome. Hope you're having a good evening so far, or wherever you are in the world. Oh, there you go already. FC Bayern Munich are 1-0 up against Atalanta. Atlanta. Oh, I don't know. The Italian team, basically. Stasinic with the goal, by the way. What are you doing? By the way, I've got my. Again, you'll get used to this. If you know me from my channel, you'll get used. You'll know what's going on. Basically, I've got me a young pup up with me. She's got a bloody marrow bone, and she's going mental with it. Basically, in my feet. I will say this: from a not taking the fact out the occasion I'm an Arsenal fan, obviously. If I was to go to, if there's any game or any ground I'd like to go to outside of obviously the Emirates and outside of England in general in Europe, because it's still newish in the last few years, give or take, 6-7 years it's been about this. Is going. I would love to go to a game at Atletico's new stadium, the Metropolitano, what you fucking called it. This looks obviously sleek, modern, but behind that goal where Tottenham currently are attacking, where they got all the flags, I'm assuming they're ultras, or they're like the version of Crystal Palace, but in Atletico. That's just going to be again. It's a different culture as well. It's just been very interesting in terms of how loud and how they go through games, basically. Wouldn't have minded going to their old stadium even before they left that place, but never got the chance. We never fucking played Atletico at that point in any fucking European competition. The only time we played Atletico was in fucking the Emirates Cup. When they had like Falcao and all that. I can remember Falcao and his pomp. Has he responded yet or not? I don't think he's responding. He's been a pain in the backside. No. Oh, just checking my WhatsApp as well. Atletico are toying with Tottenham already. Not in terms of they're just They got the goal, but it's just I'm puffing up mistake there. But they're just like playing him. I'm like, come on! They're trying to lure me, like drag more players forward, and then by doing so, leave spaces and boom, boom, over the top. I mean, it's very amped that Tottenham are wearing their black kit, by the way, because they're going to a funeral because they're going to get murdered. This is the thing. All the build up, they've had their retro range on like the training gear. They even turned up today in the retro stuff with the retro badge and all that. Oh bloody hell! Yeah, they're wearing their away kit that has the, the, the modern day badge basically. Richarlison fell in his ass and then still had. I mean, at least he tried to have a shot, but fucking he's always going to skew it the way he has fallen in there. Oh, I just needed to fucking leave it, go over to Jed Spencer's head. It would have felt perfect. Oh, go on, make it 2. And it's 2. Anton Griezmann, 2-0. Come on. Yes. Oh, Atleti. Yeah, I know. You're not going to come on the desk. You're not coming on the desk. Off. Got to change the scoreboard. We have a goal. It is 2-0. And as I say, is Antoine Griezmann. And I know I missed it the first time round, but we're going to go there now with the older. 1 second. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hope I haven't deafened any of you, but yeah, 2-0, kill in there. Gav, I think we may have to revisit our score predictions. To be fair, even if Vicario was in goal, he ain't saving either of these goals. So it's proved my point. Changing the goalkeeper was not the issue. As bad as he is, that wasn't an issue. There's other issues needed to be addressed, and they've not. He's just not addressed them. Oh no, he's not be free, is it? No. From the kickoff, it's 3-0. Julian Alvarez. Oh, I love it. I fucking love this. Oh, okay, now we know what that means, everyone. Oh god, I love it. Straight from the kickoff, the fucking Tottenham knuckle dragging bastards. Oh, I might have to get my hoodie out. All 2 to 3 goals. It's been down to the goalkeeper. I've just got tears in my eyes. Oh, Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. I know. Off. You can chill now. It's all good. Straight from the fucking. I'm saying, keep saying it. Straight from the kickoff. Oh my days. Oh, here's my brother. 1 sec. I got to mute myself. Absolute Spursy demolition. Keep the changes there. Literally, imagine that. Making you've been brought in to be the difference. You're the difference, but you're not in a good way. You made 2 mistakes in 16 minutes. Your team's 3-0 down, and you get subbed off straight away. As soon as the third goal goes in, Tudor's like, "Fuck this bollocks! Get out of my fucking of my 11." Sorry, Vicario, I got it wrong. On you go. Save us, please. I remember, by the way, when Tottenham brought Kinski in last January, and he had a good new club bounce, and Tottenham fans just creamed themselves over the lad. Then realised soon afterwards that actually he's not that good. Well, there you go. Marco Elise has just scored for Bayern as well. 2-0, but was Bayern through as well. There you go. Bear with me a sec. I just need to call someone. 1 sec. Delete the club now. I'm assuming you're a Spurs fan. Unlucky. So I better just message someone quickly. That was all. Let's see if we can get a fourth before half time, even with the fucking second choice. I don't say second choice, the first choice that came on as a sub. Can you imagine that? I've never seen that, by the way, in any stage of a Champions League format, in terms of this current format, the old formats, years gone by. I've seen a few, by the way. I've never seen the goalkeeper be changed before a game, like first choice being dropped to the bench, and then within 15, 16 minutes, the manager has had enough. You're 3-0 down. You're down, 2 goals are your fault, and the manager's like, "Fuck you! Get off the pitch. Not my pitch. Get off the pitch. I'm sorry, mate. I made a mistake. On you go. Try and save the day for us." Oh, almost 4. It is now. It's 4. Is it going to count? Oh no, the flag's gone up. VAR check now. Fuck's sake! Look, a bit. Goals given. Give 4. It's 4. Whoa! 22 minutes in, and it's 4-0 Atletico Madrid against the knuckle-dragging bastards of North London. And by the way, Bayern Munich are 3-0 up. But yet again, I'm sorry, mate. I know you're a Tottenham fan clearly because of your comment there, but it's all gone Pete Tong. I told you, I did say as the game kicked off, the tie will be over tonight. Has anyone seen Jamie O'Hara? Has anyone seen today to do this, to do that, to do nothing? Is it Anoki? Isn't it? No, the keeper makes a save. Over the line. Why was it this? Why did the linesman flag for? Like, he flagged for offside initially. The ref had to go. No, he didn't know. The assistant ref flagged. Assumed I assumed he was saying offside. The ref had to go. No, it's cost a fucking line. My watch is telling me. Got green. Look. This is brilliant. This couldn't have got any better as a watch along. Even though I'm on Gav's channel, it's a neutral channel. I'm an Arsenal fan. There was a big risk there. This could have backfired on me massively. But here we are. Oh, I'm tuning into fucking talk site later on fucking after this stream. Has anyone seen Jamie O'Hara? To there is to do is what they are, mate, and all that crap. No, you know what? Let's see if the soundboard has it. And any non-Tottenham supporter will know what's coming if I can find it. No, we've got the Arsenal version of it. That ain't nice. Oh, damn it. Fucking way to defend him, 100%. That'd be being nice to him as well. That's why I want Pixel. You know what? Nope, it's not doing that either. Doesn't usually do that. I'll come on that as well. That usually just moves it all across. The Charlatan. Poro 4-1. The clean sheet's gone from Atletico. Switched off for a moment. Then they come back maybe on. Boo, Atletico. Boo. You had to ruin it, didn't you? Fucking hell. Pedro Porro's gone against you. Fucking hell. On that note, that's upset me, that has. Even though they're getting battered, the fact they've got to put a poke back into the game now has upset me. Crap defending, crap. Come on, Atletico, get a fifth one before half time. Make it 5. Why is he not starting? His former club. Against his former club. Oh, Conor Gallagher. You would have had a point of proof, surely. I mean, when you're Conor Gallagher, you've gone to Atletico, prove a point to Chelsea, and then you've flopped, basically. Simeone likes these English players, like when they. One sec. Likes these English players, like we've seen with Kieran Trippier in the past. But Gallagher, nope. But now I've got to play Hunt a message from Liam, basically. One sec. One sec. You asked. Did Liam? I thought he said he had. Just having a look. Don't think so. He's chatting away in the chat. You can ask him again just because he's active in there as we speak. I bet he's been absolutely probably. What's there a check for? No, he's just talking to someone. Okay. Better not finish away, Atletico, after giving us all this the literal tears of joy. Morning. Keeper, well done, old Black. Free kick anyway. Okay, now. So, Richarlison's got a busted lip. In what? Okay, I love it. They're doing this shit, Algy, but there's no need to show us this VAR CGI crap of the goal, the fourth goal there. We all know it was in. It's too obvious. But okay. Oh, fucking hell, it's Serge Gnabry. Serge Gnabry, sorry, scored the first goal for Bayern. 7 attempts from Atletico, 5 on target, 4 goals. Not a bad conversion rate, really. Oh dear. The fact that Kingsley wasn't even injured, like, he's gone off. He's not even injured himself in the fuck up for the third goal. He just got subbed off. But the fact is, he's gone off and gone straight down the tunnel to the dressing room and wouldn't having to be consoled by 2 staff members. He's not come back out of that dressing room once since. I love it. Just Fede Goon is just a friend of basically a social media friend of mine. Just posting that on his X account. Basically, he's off to the shops to get some more biscuits. And Arsenal fans out there know what that's in terms of what that refers to, and who I'm talking about. I may show you at halftime some of these videos recently, aimed towards Tottenham. So for the non-Arsenal fans to get on gist. Poor ball from Griezmann. Poor. Tottenham are a fucking mess, I'm telling you. Every time they get the ball, they're shitting themselves. Go on, Lookman, go on, make it 5, please. Oh, almost. Oh, that would have been lovely and perfect and everything in between. All my group chats are mental now. Literally, I mean, what? I mean, like 4 or 5 on WhatsApp, and that includes my own channel one. I mean, 3 on X nowadays that are active, and they are active. Put it that way, almost 5 in. It's mental. We've had 4, okay, they've got their goal, but it's mental. In the 33 minutes, we've had 5 goals and 4 of them have been for the home team, and it's complete dominance from an attacking point of view. Okay, getting a bit too cocky here, the Atletico players. Come on, just get the put on the ball and attack. They're there for the taking. If you want to punish them as much as possible and kill this tie off as it's already killed off. As long as you don't throw this give away any more stupid goals. Corner knuckle draggers. Mateus tells to nobody's corner. I wouldn't put him in the corner, but okay. You're having a good time, lads. Fucking hell. Van der Ven, you're not the captain. Piss off. Oh, Alex, how you doing? Go to the chat. He's interacting. Corner in. Did they the post? Just realised it's either ironic. Obviously, this is all happening. Obviously, Atletico versus Tottenham. Romero's first game back in what, a month and a half because of his domestic suspension. Yeah, hit the post. But all last summer, Romero's twerking for Atletico. Come get me. Oh, I don't want to be at Tottenham anymore. I want to leave. Come get me, Atletico. You're my dream club. Atletico went, no, we're good, thanks. He's having a season from hell at Tottenham in a World Cup year, by the way. And they're not having the greatest seasons domestically, but of all teams to play in the Champions League, and they're now showing you up defensively with what you really are, the forward you are. It would be. I find it ironic. They're playing Atletico, and this is what's happening to him personally. In 22 minutes, he's been part of a defence that's leaked 4 goals in just over 20 minutes. We're now in 36, but you know what I mean at the time. And now he's doing stupid things like you normally see from Romero and going, I'm going to kick the crap out of players to show I'm passionate. The beans on toast. That is a bookable offence, but okay, ref. I don't get why Atletico signed Lookman, by the way. I don't rate him. Just because of what I've seen him in 3 times, by the way, in Premier League, twice at Everton, once at Fulham. It might be the other way around, but either which way, says it all. I can't remember. But either way, you know what I'm saying. I just never informed me, but every time he went away to Bundesliga or Syria, you'd hear and see a bit more of him. Like he'd come out, he plays better, he looks better. I don't think. Again, I've not. I know he's only been there recently in the last couple of months, but not seen enough to say he's going to be one La Liga either. I mean, how's that not a free kick to bloody Atletico on the edge of their box? Is beyond me. This ref's what got into gone from one extreme to the other in terms of leniency. That's not a foul. If he's given that as a foul, that's a joke. Does Tottenham even play football? Well, there's a myth. There's a myth that they just formed a club. They formed a football club for the fun of it, for the shits and giggles. What is going on now? The ref's running over to who? Simeone, probably, or Judier? Who are you telling you're telling players to calm down. Oh, fucking hell, Simeone's telling them. He's saying a lot when it was one of the subs was kicking off saying, "Ref, you don't open your fucking eyes." And Simeone's like, "Look, I'm telling him to calm down. I'm doing my bit. Piss off, ref." Yeah, I don't know. I went 3-0. I was like, I'll be happy with a 3 because that's tie over and then Tottenham still getting bad. But this is a joke. I'm going to say 6-1 by full time. I think 2 more goals and Atletico will take mercy on them basically for the rest of the game. You know what Lookman, and going back to Lookman, what he reminds me of, and I get to know it's early in his playing career at Atletico. But you remember Lamar that asked the lad that Arsenal linked with from Monaco, I think it was? This is years and years ago, by the way. And he ended up on deadline day going from potentially moving to Arsenal to actually I'm going to Atletico. And no one ever heard of him after that, basically. His international career went down the toilet as well, due to that as well. I think he's only literally last summer moved on from Atletico. Be it alone, I think it's a loan. I can't remember now, but yeah, like he did for a guy that flopped. He did flop. He did a lot of time in Madrid. 6-1 at half time. I'll switch. No, I'm saying I don't know when the 5th and 6th will come. I'm saying by full time. I just think the 5th and 6th will come at some point, and after once the 6th goes in, Atletico will take mercy basically. Alvarez of the corner, by the way, whips it in. It's cleared. They go for a throw in here from Novente. Yep. I'll try and be my initial 3-0 prediction was I was trying to be respectable. Generally trying to be respectable, but I don't know what. No, hold my beer. We're going to show you our league form, everyone. Absolutely embarrassing. The thing is, it does put England's 5th spot in the coefficient at risk. Tottenham getting knocked out. Oh, I thought that was the 5th there. Llorente slips at the crucial moment, and that takes a shot away from goal instead of going in. Look at the statue defend. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 players, 7 players, plus the goalkeeper. 8. If we include the goalkeeper, 8 Tottenham players in that box, and the ball squirms its way through and finds an Atletico player just because it's more like than anything that the ball bubbled and he slipped as he went to kick it. They didn't go in for a 5th. Your prediction was 2-2. Fair enough. You're more respectable than me. I mean, it's understandable for me. I'm an Arsenal fan. I want to see Tottenham suffer. I enjoy Tottenham suffering. I said Thomas again. I say this over on my channel on the Mr. Arsenal podcast. I've said it for years. especially this current league form wise from Tottenham from last season, this season. I grew up with Tottenham being like this in terms of not to take away obviously playing in the Champions League, not for long anyway. But from a domestic league point of view, what everyone's seeing in the modern era with Tottenham this last season and now this season, I grew up watching that as a kid, teenager. That was my normality of seeing them in the relegation scrap year in, year out, finishing 16th to 15th, maybe 14th at best, season in, season out. That was the life. Martin Yard came along, ruined things, started a procedure that lasted this long. But now, thankfully, obviously last season, now this season, it's back to back. They're getting a reality check. The old school fans are thinking, no, don't want to go back down this route. The newer generation, this is new to them. They don't understand that this is the normal Tottenham from back in the day. But and another reason why they don't understand that this is what once was on a normality year in, year out, is because the Tottenham fans of my age and older that have YouTube channels and big platforms, but doing so, don't put that information out. They pretend it never happened. I sent them a direct message. Okay, no worries. Klinsmann, yeah, I was literally like, it says when Klinsmann the first time round anyway, I'd have been like a baby and arm / toddler when he was the first time round, I mean. And Furin playing for Tottenham, yeah. And David Ginola as well. Gus Poyet. Teddy Sheringham twice, by the way. Yeah. Well, Teddy Sheringham, but he left to go to Man United for a few years. One, I think he could have Man United and then came back once he won it all. Who else? I think who else? Sol Campbell, obviously, famous Sol. Are they making food in the? Oh my god, the game's that bad. The game it's gone. Well, close to half time by 2 minutes of injury time. I don't say that's bad. The game's that bad. The game is that in terms of the tie is dead now, and there's something miraculous happens in this moment here. There's an Atletico fan in the stands making himself a few baguettes, basically, with some local Spanish meats. Yeah, Hernan Crespo, yeah. And he was initially brought in to see. He was one of the first players brought in under the Roman regime in that first summer. Didn't take. I think it was a dash of he didn't adapt quick. He wasn't adapting quick enough the way they wanted him to and what he wanted to. Slash he want I won't say homesick because he went. No, it was a bit. I won't say homesick in terms of because obviously he was Argentinian, but they bought him from Serie A half time, by the way, just gone now. They bought him from Serie A, and after the season where it was okay, but it wasn't great for him because obviously he still had Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank and all that ahead of him. He then decided he wanted to go back out on loan in the 04-05 season and all that. And I think it's 04-05. Yeah, 04-05. Yeah, wanted to go out on loan and back to AC for another season. And yeah. It was AC Milan. But then by doing so, screwed himself his Chelsea career because the rise of Didier Drogba came about basically. Adrian Mutu, he fucked himself though. Adrian Mutu at Chelsea as well. Oh, no matter what the new generation says, I say my generation in terms of, as I say, I'm a certain age, and I think in terms of the generation I grew up with, what like player wise watching, not just from my club, but also domestically, not just domestically, sorry, but as a world standing, the quality of players was so much better growing up as from a kid into senior in my teens and early 20s. I could list numerous players from back in the day, world class players that played not just for Arsenal or domestically, but in Europe, around the world. But as I say, they are of a world class standing, and they were names and the clubs. Some of the clubs they played for the standard, the stature of said player, it was insane. When you think about it in terms of world class player playing for a mediocre club or what you class as a mediocre club even back then, and they were loyal to the club. Yeah, we had what was it? I remember Inzaghi, the AC Milan striker. Fucking hell, he was a nice, good little, nice little striker. Obviously, Shevchenko, Maldini. Fucking hell, no, Maldini. Oh, what's the other one next to him? Nesta. That was it. Nesta. Philippe Mexes. Fucking Iker Casillas, Julio Cesar, Samuel Eto'o. Even when he was at Real Mallorca, I'm talking about Real Mallorca days, Samuel Eto'o as well. Obviously, you got, as I say, from Arsenal, you got Dennis Bergkamps, Thierry's, Perez's, Vieira's, Souls, your Ashleys, fucking Michael Owen before he got before he done his ACL, and then screwed his career in Madrid and career in general when he came back. Zinedine, literal Zinedine Zidane, the Galacticos of Zinedine Zidane, fucking the original Ronaldo. Like, I don't care who says it. If people want to say, pick a poison, R9 or CR7, R9 all day long. CR7, he's got his legacy, he's still playing the legacy he's built, but Ronaldo, R9 was R9. Mate. He was on his day unstoppable. On his day, he was unstoppable. Edgar Davids, he sort of tainted his career going to Tottenham. Upgraded later on when he went to Barnet, but tainted it briefly before he went to Tottenham. Edgar Davids, fucking Edwin van der Sar, great goalkeeper. Even in his Fulham days, a fantastic goalkeeper. Fantastic goalkeeper. Louis Saha. I could be all Louis Figo, Figo from Barca to Real Madrid, the whole pig's head at the El Clasicos and all that. Fucking hell. Oh, where is it? Oh, Raul, fucking Raul. Oh, he is from a player never. Again, we all mainly associate with Real Madrid. Again, one of them strikers on his day was unstoppable. Unstoppable, sorry, absolutely unstoppable. Young Sergio Ramos was just coming through at that time as well. Gucci, Jonathan Wood. It's mad to think Jonathan Woodgate played for Real Madrid, by the way. I say played. He signed for him, got injured. For a year and a half, was out injured, came back, got suspended. In the suspension, why he got that, after he got that red card, barely played again. When he did come back, he got himself injured. The Clarence Seedorf, yeah. This is what I'm saying. Even you guys can list off names. Feel free to list off names in the chat, but the players with and these are world class. Like, on their day, world class players. All Batistuta that played at Fiorentina. I've probably butchered his name, Batistuta. World class player. Rui Costa. And yet nowadays you can say there's a handful of players that you could that are quality enough to be, you could say, world class, but they're playing at top clubs, and respectively. But it's a handful. Whereas we could sit here all night, going all around, not just around Europe, around the world, and going player X, who they played for, this is what they did, and The levels are completely different. So the levels have dropped so badly, in my opinion, anyway. When you actually when you deep it and look back to the level of world class, the levels of world class players you had, the amount and the quantity and the quality of players you had at that time. The only thing I got to remember, going to remember that was the first sign that loyalty won't matter anymore. And then Sol Campbell did, Sol Campbell did one better, basically, from a domestic point of view. I was, again, an Arsenal fan. I'm always going to bring that up, by the way. But yeah, the Pigs Head, that's it. As I mentioned before, the El Pigs Head. At the first El Clasico in the aftermath of that, at the new camp, the famous Pigs Head that are getting chucked at him. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I say when you got younger generations saying no, okay, I think it helps that I lived in that time frame, so I can actually go back and say, well, no, yes, we've seen some great players, but they've always been at top level clubs where there's great players that not just played at top level clubs, but there's great players that played at clubs that you associate even then that weren't of that level, weren't of that ilk. If that makes sense. But yeah, it's just for me that as I say, you got a handful now. You can go around the world and say there's a handful of players that are world class and could get into any team, etc., and top quality year in year out. Whereas there back then, we could, as I say, we could be sitting there all night. We could bin off this game now, just all night, name after name after name after name. I mean, who was it? I'm trying to think. It was no who played. I'm trying to think. Even in the, Eric, I was just going back to again the 90s, the 90s, early 2000s. Look at the team. Look at players like Eric Cantona played at Leeds. Sorry, Tom. But obviously went on to United and all that. Man United, sorry. Ruud van Nistelrooy again on his day. Berbatov. Again, I'm an Arsenal fan, and I can. It pains me to say, but Berbatov was a quality player, quality striker. Kaka, yeah, exactly. I missed that one. Kaka was amazing. Considering what happened to him when he was a kid, with his the injury he had when he was a kid, the fact he went on and defied the medical experts, and actually he went on to have a career that he had, and played for AC Milan, and then obviously briefly for Madrid in the end of his time and all that. But he was another one on his day. He could tear you apart on his own, single-handed, without an Andrew that time behind his back. Gattuso, remember Gattuso? Fucking playing at AC. Oh blimey! Sort of kept Thomas Frank, gave him another season. He changed the squad slightly, but not fully. Like this is the thing. I did say this like 2 weeks over on my channel. I said this 2 weeks before he got sacked. When he first arrived at Brentford after taking over from Mike, is it Mike Dean or what? His name? Not Mike Dean. The guy that left to Aston Villa is now at Charlotte in the MLS. Can't remember his fucking name. But basically, yeah, when he took over from the previous manager, Thomas Frank's first full season at Brentford was similar, not for in terms of relegation form wise, but his first season in terms of an adaptation for him and the team and the club going forward was a tough one for them. I think they finished around mid-table or whatever, but that was deemed a tough one because they were so inconsistent. But from the second season onwards, everything clicked into place, and obviously what he did at Brentford went on to happen basically. But Tottenham fans, not just Tottenham fans, but in this instance, Tottenham fans, we see it with Nuno a few years back. Won the first 3 games, he's a god. Lost the next 3, get him sacked. And it's the same with Thomas Frank, because he's not a name, so to speak. And obviously he's come from Brentford. He never stood a chance. The second there's a run of a game or 2 of bad results, they've got especially the YouTuber Tottenham fans, they have their foot on his neck, and then again younger fans of that that watch them see that, and it spreads. If they go down again, don't get me wrong. If they go down, I'll love it, and they deserve it. And I will say this: if they do go down, because of what Daniel Levy's done with the release clauses, and the relegation clauses got release clauses and this, that, and the other. If they go down, they're going to lose a lot of that squad, either by choice or by force. They ain't coming back up straight away. We've seen bigger clubs, with all due respect. We've seen the Leeds Uniteds and Nottingham Forest of this world go down and spend 2 decades to get back up, or 9 and 2 decades in these case. Most famous pig is from my club, Osasuna. We grilled a pig with a Real Madrid jersey. We just training ground when they played us. Bloody hell! I didn't know. Jenny didn't know that. Wow. Okay. With all due respect, Gav, you're not Tottenham, so I think you're okay. I don't rate Liam as senior, but even he's got a bit of nous about him. And to be honest, PSG are there for the taking. Don't know if you saw the weekend, Gav, they did lose to Monaco 3-1, so they are there for the taking. Right. Now, Joe, behave. 1990. Yeah, I was like 1 then when that happened. No wonder I didn't know about that. Yeah, as I say, I was 1. But yeah, Joe, be nice. There's no need to be rude. I'm assuming you're a Tottenham fan. That's the first thing you come in with. Not a hi or nothing. It's he's an Arsenal fan, and I'm assuming you're a Tottenham fan here because of how you come in like this. I'm a Tottenham fan, and he's doing this. How dare he? Now, Joe, we can start again. If you want to be nice and start again, that's cool. If you want to be rude, two subs from Tottenham, Gallagher and Solanke are coming on for Mateus Tell. And I'll tell you who comes on, who the other one's going off in a sec. You're going to show me. 15, bloody hell, fair enough. You got 14 years on me, bloody hell. Well, either way, Well, why was that then? Out of interest, I want to learn more about it in terms of you've mentioned it, so I might as well ask about that. We're underway for the second half. As long as it's obviously family, in terms of it's not too in depth, and in terms of you don't want Ghost Channel being taken down or nothing like that. If we can sort of give a gist of why that happened, it'd be greatly appreciated. Yeah, as I say, I like to learn things like that and why they think things happen. Look when they attack, cutscene. Oh, almost 5. Oh, the fifth's coming. The fifth is coming soon. I say the next 5 to 10 minutes, the fifth goal will be in. It'll be 5-1, and everyone will be happy again. They didn't tell us who the second player is going off, by the way, so I can't tell you who went off. Bar Mateus Tell for Gunnar Gallagher. I can't tell you who else went off. Who went off for, because Richardson's still on the pitch with Solanke, so we've gone 2 up top. But I'm trying to figure out who's gone off. I think Archie's still out there as well. Well, that is your choice, Joe. I'm not going to go into all that bullshit. That's what you want to do? Knock yourself out. There you go. Number for Kolo Marari, the PSG forward that's on loan to Tottenham. But yeah, we're not going to get involved in any BS politics. We're here for football and football alone. Just have a laugh, really. Chat all things football, if not the game, like we did at half time. Listing some of the greats that we grew up watching. Rivaldo is another one. That's another one. Rivaldo, I didn't mention that. Rivaldo, Roberto Carlos, Cafu. I mean, that's an indicator of how football's changed. Look at the Brazil squad in the 90s into the early 2000s. I say 2002. From the night, obviously decades, Brazil had a great squad. But in my lifetime, it was the 90s up to 2002. They were 4-0. Nicholas Jackson, by the way, for Gav. Nicholas Jackson scored. So, but we'll buy me a Cafu. That's a given. But yeah, after they went from the 2006 World Cup onwards, my mindset with the Brazil national team, Zanetti, the Zanetti brothers. They weren't brothers, were they brothers? I think they were brothers. Cause I remember, yeah, I swear they were. Because they're very similar. Yeah, anyway. I'm not a Tottenham fan. Joe, you're a bit slow. Can you not look around me and also what I'm wearing? I mean, if you're a Tottenham fan, you must be slow if you're being a Tottenham fan. Anyway, would you rather win the Premier or Champions League? We asked this before. I said if we hadn't waited so long, it wasn't that longevity between the last Premier title. Yeah, Zico, yep. If we hadn't waited so long from the last Premier title till now, I'd say Champions League because we haven't won that. But need to end the 22 years of fucking pain from the league point of view. But I want both. But get the league done again. Get the feeding back there domestically. But look, if we happen to win both this season or one of the other, either way, I'm happy. If we win the league this season, and then next season, Champions League, happy days. It'll come. The trophies will come when they come. I do think Arsenal win a minimum of 2 trophies this season. Gav, can you deal with that, please? He's had enough warnings now. I don't mind, actually. One sec. Oh, good mind. Even better. Don't worry, Gav, I got it. The fact that you thought I was a fucking Tottenham fan when I've got a fucking Emirates Stadium, that alone should have been a fucking clue. Let alone what else is around me in red and white. Not one thing indicates fucking Tottenham. Let alone what I'm fucking wearing. And you come with that. Fuck off. Twat. Oh, you missed all the fun, didn't you? How you doing? I say 1 trophy. Oh, that's fair. I think I've already dealt with it my end. They said I could anyway. They sent it to both, so. But hi, Kim, how you doing? Also, being obviously a Rangers fan, I don't know if you were at the game on Sunday, but if you were, I hope you got home safe. And if you're not, either way, I hope you're okay. Cool. Look, I'm happy. Look, I'll be happy with a trophy, 2 trophies, whatever comes our way this season. I'm happy with, as long as we have we're lifting our arms with silverware in our hands. I mean, again, I'm going to be happy. I'm not going to pay. I'll be at the parades, etc., etc. But the way the season's gone, or going so far, I think a minimum of 2. I think we take away at least 2. I think the league is not completely wrapped up, but it's on the verge of going that way. And one of the other 3. Oh, that way. You bear with me. I can put my phone and I'll sort to say. Kensky or Correa's worst goalkeeper performance? Kensky. That's not even me being Arsenal biased. That's just Kensky. At least with Karius, when his Liverpool career ended pretty much on that Champions League final, went off, licked his wounds, played elsewhere, came back to England to go to Newcastle. Was accepted being the 3rd choice, and when he had his moment in a major final, it wasn't his fault they lost. Basically, he actually put a decent performance in. Kensky's just getting worse and worse every time I fucking see him. No, not the League Cup. I'm talking about the league. I think we win the League Cup. It's 50-50, but I'll take. I haven't seen Arsenal win the League Cup since '93. Again, I was a very, very young Arsenal fan back then. So yeah, I'd like. Oh, good save from Old Black again. I would like us to win that as well. But I'm saying minimum. I'm being realistic. I'm not overhyping things and going. We have to win. Wait, everything's going all our way. Oh, did we 5? 5. Yes. From great save at one end to Alvarez putting the net at the other. Oh, gotta love it. We gotta love it. It's 5. It's done. It's dead. I think we're going to get our stick very soon. I did say, by the way, within 10 minutes of the second half, we'll get the fifth. With a minute to spare. Oh, there you go. I love it. Oh, dear. And with that, we have got this beauty. Oh, brilliant. Oh, loving life. Alvarez, you're a City fan. Alvarez world class. This is the thing. I was going to say this. I'll say this over on my actual channel, the Best Arsenal podcast, on that side of things. I've said it for years in terms of, even when he was at City, I think Alvarez actually suited, and still probably does, suit Pep's philosophy and style of play a lot better than Erling Haaland's a great striker. Let's not get it twisted before I go there. And Erling Haaland, he's a fucking machine, right? But what you want to fucking call him, he is unique and he is world class in that sense. But he's just an out-and-out striker. He scores goals. That's his job. He does it. Cool. But how Pep wants his attack, he normally wants his number 9 to play. Alvarez was the epitome of what Pep wanted from his number 9, would want from his number 9 normally. But Alvarez realised once with Haaland, he was never going to be the main man in the number 9 position. So he looked elsewhere. And the thing is now, for the last bad ball there. For the last, what are we in now? March. So yeah, about 6 months now. Arsenal have been heavily linked with Alvarez for the summer window coming, due to the fact that Andre Berta, our sporting director now, was the reason why he went to Atletico in the first place, and still rates him and thinks he'll be perfect for us. And if that's the case, if he wants to come back to Premier League and prove his point, basically, I rate Alvarez. I wanted Alvarez when he left City to come to us, so I fucking take that all day long. He is a quality player. Bars are still 0-0 against Newcastle. Fair play, Newcastle then. I mean, it's at St James's Park, so realistically, if Newcastle want to get through, have a chance. They need to get a win tonight. But taking this to a side, this is going to affect the coefficiency side of things. We need, out of the 6 teams in 6 English clubs, we need at least four of the English clubs to go through, to keep it in our hands. Hi, Catherine, how you doing? You don't miss much. Just 6 goals, 5 for Atletico. A keeper starting over the number 1. 15 minutes later, getting hooked off for the number 1. And pretty much poor Tottenham defending. Neem just said 5-1 and why is he still watching that game? He's seeing the chaos in terms of the activity in the group chat on X from everyone, and he still decided to watch the Newcastle game. That's his fault. That's a him problem. Oh, okay, Catherine, I hope you're okay. Sorry, go back to your. Sorry, didn't mean to ignore your question there. Do you think Spurs are least deserving Champions League? Do you think Spurs are the least deserving Champions League team? Of course they fucking are. The only reason they're in this fucking competition this season because they fucking. Richardson's books, I was taking that away. The only reason they're in this competition this season is because they're the best of the. It comes to the final. It came to the final itself in the Europa League. They shit out their way to the Europa League final. When I say shit out their way, they played above themselves compared to domestically. Richards was at the second leg as well. Makes no difference anyway at this point. But When you compare their league performances last season to how they played in Europa League, there was a vast difference. They got themselves to the final, and that's why I say the shit house, because they were like, we're crap in the league, but we're going to get us, we're going to turn up in Europe. Week 5-0, bloody hell, Bayern Munich. So, and they would have, and it ended up in the final. They came to the final, the worst European final ever, by the way, literally for quality. They just got a bit of luck on the night, and that's how they've got themselves into this competition, basically, by a literal bit of luck. The fact that they're in a relegation battle says it all. But apologies for not responding to your first message, but anyway. Oh, it's you again, is it? Oh, okay. One moment. Bye-bye. Won't the Europa Conference League teams help? Oh, that'll help. Yeah, it will help. But they're not exactly putting up trees themselves, are they? But I think they would help, massively help. But I'm just saying, in terms of to take the pressure off them going far, it would be ideal to get 4 to 6 to at least 4 to 6 to get through the next round. This round, sorry, into the next. Oh, actually, Gray's been booked now. Oh, what's happened there? So my brother's working tonight. He's obviously watching the game at work, and obviously he just sent me an image. I'll grab it and put it into my channel group chat. One sec. Where is it? Save that. I'll forward it. Fuck it. So there. We're gonna go there and there and there. Fuck it, we'll go there as well. Boom. Yeah, Lisa's on a hat trick. Good buying. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're doing the Arsenal game on my channel tomorrow, Catherine. And I know it's time difference, so if you are around for that, let me know tomorrow, obviously. Oh, 6-0. 6-0. He's a player, Jamal Mashoot, German lad. Oh, I can't really pronounce his second name there. Made it 6-0 for Bayern. He's a lad that's had potential, but never really kicks on yet. But still, got it for you, Gav. I'm not Gav, by the way. Again, I am not Gav. And Gav's a Chelsea fan, so if you go for it in the long run, you need us, to be honest. But yeah, I'm Ryan. I'm not Gav. Gav is a Chelsea fan. I'm a friend of Gav's, and I'm just doing this for content wise for you guys to have content whilst Gav gets himself in a fresher mind to come back and do his normal content going forward. Basically, you guys are used to. Just to be clear, because I did have that the other night. Gav. I never seen you before, Gav. Like, I'm not Gav. I'm definitely not Gav. I don't know. This is the thing. The goals at St James's apparently. This is the thing. I mean, I'd have half hour of grace to sort of in my end and set up and do one your end. But what game do I pick? Madrid, City, or this is what I'm saying. In terms of when it's like Madrid, City, or Chelsea, PSG, we need to actually put a poll out on your community post, Gavin, and let the people vote. Let them choose the game. And definitely not Gavin. I think Gavin may be insulted by the fact you thought he was a Tottenham fan. Just saying. Oh, okay, sorry, mate. But the thing is, it's not. I kind of get what you're saying, but it's like that. Considering how the league form's currently going, not even before Tudor's come along, but if you include Tudor arriving and the form continued, it's got worse actually. This ain't going to do me what I've got at all. This is going to make it even worse because now the pressure's they've got Liverpool the weekend. I know Liverpool lost earlier in Istanbul, but in their second half, Liverpool had chances and they were just unlucky that they didn't go in. They're playing Liverpool at Anfield on Sunday. If they show an ounce of this sort of performance at Anfield, they are done for. And the pressure's just going to get worse and worse. As the games go by, it's going to get worse and worse, and they clearly can't cope with the pressure. City versus Madrid, massive defo do us. Okay. I'll say we'll put a poll out after this stream's done. I'll do it. I'll log in again. Put the poll up and all that, and around lunchtime UK my time, not our time, but yeah, UK time. I will see who's winning and basically go from there. Basically on that one. You pick us, as I was just thinking. You stay on your channel for that, as you could just stay on for after Arsenal. What? Just do one massive back-to-back back-to-back games in one stream. Could do. I don't know. Could do. So they're 5-1 down, and they're being on a CDM. You're 5-1 down, and now you want to bring on a CDM. You couldn't make this shit up. If he's not sacked by the time I wake up tomorrow morning, I'll be shocked. I'm sorry. I'll be shocked. But the thing is, saying that, if Tottenham, the hierarchy was to sack Judah after 4 games as interim, the only consistency plan that they have that would not work, but it makes sense. It just is the obvious choice. Is doing what you've done before, Ryan Mason. I don't think he's got the minerals because considering what he's done West Brom this season, he ain't got the minerals. Spurs. Are you watching Spurs recently? With all due respect to Atletico, I thought they'd win by 3 clear goals tonight. 3-0, my prediction was, by the way. But Atletico don't exactly pull up trees when it comes to domestically this season. I mean, one game they battered Barca 4-0 and then lost the second leg 3-0. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I'll chat to you in the morning about it then. Play touch on Griezmann. What's he going to do? Oh, he just released it too early. Oh, maybe not. No, there he is. Oh, Slolov. By the way, Slolov, I'll probably butcher his name there, has come on for Atletico. I'm going to have a look who went off. Sorry, I didn't see who went off for Atletico there. 1 sec. Still 0-0 at St James's Park. Levante, that's it. Levante went off. Look at that! Is oh my god! Sorry, just seen Levante obviously chatting to someone, but he's just changed his socks. And who the fuck did that to his ankle? They're fresh wounds as well. Right, who just went off? Levante, is it? Lookman for Pablo Barrios and Marcos Llorente for Alexander Sokolov. Oh no, because literally, I just thought I didn't get signed out. I'd actually checked. I went because when I did your thing on here the other day, just to get you in terms of the VStream side of things, to get you all set up on my VStream account. That hence why I needed what I needed from you whilst doing so. I hadn't actually on YouTube side of things signed in, so I weren't sure if I needed you awake to actually log in or not, just in case it did that whole numbers thing again. Leicester City are winning. Bloody, he'll go to the Championship. There we go. Leicester beating Bristol 2-0. Millwall beating Derby 1-0. Oh, who's coming on here? Alvarez is going off. He's on the hat trick and they're just taking him off again for Gonzalez. Okay. Pompey are losing 2-1 to Swansea. Sheffield Wednesday are beating Watford 1-0. Wrexham are losing to Hull 2-1. Stoke and Ipswich is 2-2. Do Ipswich want to come back up or they just want to make hard work of it as per usual? Oh dear. So table from the championship side of things, you've got Coventry, Borough, the top two. Then third, Millwall, fourth, Ipswich, Hull fifth, Wrexham sixth. With Derby, Southampton, Swansea, Watford all lurking for that, and all lurking in and around for the playoff spots. Oh dear. I'm going to be honest. I think Tottenham get relegated. There you go. Yeah, Spurs are done, mate. That doomed. Only luck. Yeah, exactly. They need luck. They need, you need you need luck on your side, and they ain't got that luck. Yeah, I keep forgetting to do that, but I've got my P&Gs and all that. If I keep forgetting to add it into my VStream side of things to put it up. But yeah, I'll get that sorted as well for the next load of games we do going forward. Why do you think I keep mentioning it tonight, Gav? Because I keep forgetting. Oh dear. But yeah, going back to Tottenham, I'm fully convinced. Until I see otherwise, I'm convinced they're going. I said over the weekend on the FA Cup weekend, reflecting back to last week's league fixtures in the aftermath of them losing to Palace. If West Ham and Forest keep up their performances and get the results needed to overtake Tottenham and put Tottenham into that bottom three. The second Tottenham fall into the bottom three, I can't see him getting out of it. I think that will seal it. 5-2. Another gifted goal from naivety defending from Atletico, taking their foot off the gas. Bullshit, basically. Well, sorry, that's on Atletico. They're winning. That's too casual. Like they knew they were okay. They just gone, oh fuck it. And it's just the reaction. The reaction speed is non-existent from the defenders as well, from the aftermath of the mistake. Come on, Fletty, get a sixth, please. React again and go and get a sixth. Oh, fair enough. But again, this is one critique of Old Black is he does have them moments in him. Occasionally, it's once in a blue moon from what I see. He does have the old bozo moment in him, and that was the perfect indicator of a bozo moment, basically. And I know you're winning 5-1 and you're comfortable and all that, but in any other circumstances, you're booting that ball at the pitch, not casually just passing it back into danger zones and asking for trouble like that. Was it a foul? But okay, ref. I need to know why Liam's still watching that game, by the way. What's so great about watching this 0-0? Is it the all-time great 0-0? Oh, for Atletico, do not screw this up for me, please. Atletico, if you could ironically defend, that'd be fantastic. I can't wait to see what the English media's reaction to this will be. Will it be because they got 2 goals tonight, a kiss in arse, or bad decision cost them, but they fought valiantly and they're still in this tie bullshit, or they have to be honest and actually say, same old Tottenham, see you later, basically. Okay, now. Sorry, me on the pizza now. There we go. Oh, bloody hell, what's going on? Dan's opened up a yellow card as well. Well, Barcelona will be were able to get 3 goals. Yeah, it'll be a solid, yeah. There's that as well. Would you be up for doing Chelsea Newcastle 5:30 if it doesn't clash with Arsenal? I don't think we play. I think. Don't hold me to. I need to check, Gav. I think we play Sunday. I think Griezmann's gone off for Koke. Okay. Oh! We have a goal at St James's Park. Harvey Barnes has scored in the 86th minute against Barcelona. Whoa! Who saw that coming? I did say earlier they needed to take something in terms of a win to the new camp. Do we? I know the girls play on Sunday. It's an early kickoff on Sunday. For the girls, I swear we played on Sunday. Have a look. Oh no, yeah, we kept play at the same time, Gav. Sorry, just seeing it now. Yeah, the game got rearranged because of our European commitments. Because it was on a Sunday, they moved it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, thanks. So we're playing at the same. We're literally playing at the same time. Hey, what are we doing? And we're on Sky as well. Okay, this manager ain't got a clue what he's fucking doing. He's put CDM. He took a second off for a CDM. Now he's putting a second off for a fucking wing back in Jed Spence for Xavi Simmons. Come on, Black, go get a 6th goal, please. So Liam all night is sat at home watching Newcastle versus Barca to see 1 goal, whereas everyone else, myself, everyone in this chat, and everyone in the Twitter group chat have all pretty much watched this game to see 7 goals, 5 against Tottenham. You couldn't make it up. Ow. Oh, come on. It was. I say kept the game on. The game's dead. Free kick ref, fucking hell. And I think he's on a yellow card on there, so that should be it. Oh, I swear I was on a yellow card already. Or was I tripping earlier? Okay, maybe not. So he's got his first yellow card now. I swear he got yellow carded earlier, but okay. Ian calling Barca shit. The thing is that they all kept that. They could lose tonight and they'll blitz Newcastle at the new camp. They'll make home writers count, your mail and all that. But also, if we were to face each other in the semi-finals, Arsenal both got to semis. Being we were the higher ranked team, we'd have to have the home advantage in the second. We'd have the second leg at home, at our place. I'd quite comfortably. I can say it now. If we get Barcelona semis, if we get that far, respectively, both of us, we would knock out Barca. Don't get me wrong, it'd be close, but we'll knock them out. But I'm not counting my chickens just yet in terms of, not just from our point of view, but from the other part of that, our side of the draw, basically. And to be honest, I still think Liverpool will win next week in the second leg at Anfield. They will make that will just be a totally different ball game for Galatasaray to deal with. Again, Ref, feel free to make a call. Because you just booked him. By the way, did any of the Atletico fans come back from the concourse at half time? Because all I've seen is what was full from the stand that's furthest in the furthest part of the screen. All the second half has been pretty much empty. Not empty, but like the fans didn't come back. Basically, they went, okay, we're going to stay and get pissed in the concourse. We'll see, Gav. We'll see. As I say, we both got to get there first before we can count the chickens on that side of things. Yeah, exactly, Catherine. Just annoying that both of Tottenham's goals tonight came from gifts from Atletico, basically. Oh my god. No. Ref stops the play, of course he does. If it weren't for lapses in concentration twice that gifted Tottenham 2 goals tonight, this is 5-0. This is even better. I mean, it's great that they're getting pumped anyway, but it would be even better if they hadn't scored tonight. Just to see the meltdowns, basically. Tastes that bit sweeter. But hey, look, it is what it is. Are you and Catherine giving us? You're at home anyway. You're away tomorrow, aren't you? Sorry, because you're a seed. Oh, the comebacks on in Italy. Atalanta score in the 93rd minute. The comeback in the tie is on. Oh dear. As I say, I think you can get something tomorrow. If you can come away and take something back to the bridge, I think you get through. As I said this earlier, Gav. PSG are there for the taking. Oh, here we go. What a shock! Barcelona get a penalty. Barcelona. Joe Willocker getting the looks of it as well. Oh well. Three minutes of injury time left, and we're getting ourselves out of it soon, guys. Bills. Amazing. And the Mouse scores 1-1. And that's why Barcelona will then go on to pump them at the fucking Camp Nou. And it's full time as well. Last kick of the game. Fucking hell. I mean, they got something, I suppose. In terms of a draw, they've got something to take back to Barcelona. But but be honest, it's Barcelona's tie to lose now. It's in their hands effectively. It's dependent on which Barcelona turns up next week. Fuck. The guy flicks the ball up, and the two players are oh fuck, you got to forget bottom basher. Is it Paulinho and Romero fucking throw themselves on top of each other, basically into each other, basically to cause a stoppage in play. Yeah, okay. Head collision basically between the two players. And Solov was like, what the fuck? But now, because they're head collisions of both players, and it's very impactful head collision, so I say. Referee, obviously, they both got to get medical attention and make sure there's no and go through the concussion protocols as well. Going by the contact and the clear contact on the head from both players, I'll be surprised if they both walk it off or try to walk it off. Could be here for a few more minutes, guys. Apologies, but yeah, as I say, I think Palina's out cold. You know, he's refusing to move. Looks like Romero's going to try. He looks dazed, by the way. Both of them. One's completely like flat on the floor and doesn't want to move. Romero's sitting up at the moment, dousing himself in whatever was in the water bottles, liquid bottles, we're going to call them. There we go. Palina's getting up now. We've got a nice lump on his head now. I can see it already. He looks dazed as well. So they get up. He's having to. The medical guys having to hold him up initially as he got up. Head rush. Yeah, he's got a nice lump on his head now. Fucking hell. So they've ditched. The medical team's got to make a call here. Both of these players. Do they both have to both come off for the last few minutes, and then go through the protocols afterwards for the ahead of the weekend? I mean, technically, as I say, these are clean contacts of head clashes, like proper, full on, full on power, basically, into each other's heads. They should just walk off in terms of go and get more medical help. Yeah, for Palini is struggling to stand up. You can see frustration, but at the same time, safety comes first, my friend. And even though you play for that lot, no one wants to see anything bad happen to you. So Okay, but he's been taken off. It looks like Romero might be walking it off or trying to walk it off. Or he's been told to. So we'll be here for another 2.5 minutes after all that. It says something when your team's won a game 5, in this case 5-2. Taking a massive advantage back into the second leg back into North London. Whereas, Romero's not going to walk it. This ain't good for Tottenham. He can't walk it off. He's struggling big time. This ain't good for Tottenham again, not just for now, but ahead of the weekend. Because now concussive protocol will suggest that both Polina and Romero will be out of the game at Anfield on Sunday. Yeah, he's walked off. So that's not good. And the game's gone. The game's been stopped now. Is that it? Yeah, game has stopped. That's it. Referee's called a time on it. It's not even played. The lot of time he should have played on. Obviously, enough's enough. Like Tottenham ended the game with 9 players on the pitch. Effectively. Yeah, game is done now. It's just literally full time. As I say, Romero walks off, and the referee says enough's enough now. The game's done. See you later, sort of thing. And yeah, but it's not good at the end. In terms of result not great. Performance not great. Going into a game against Liverpool at Anfield on Sunday, and now you're going to add into the question right at the end there, a double whammy of head injuries in terms of Polina and your captain ahead of the trip to Liverpool now. And the fact that both obviously when one went off 30 seconds later, struggling to stand up and struggling to shake it off, so to speak, would suggest that they're both going to miss the trip to Liverpool at the weekend. And with the suspension of Van de Ven in the defence as well, it's now going to be a question of going to Anfield without your main captain in Romero due to concussion protocol, your vice captain due to suspension, and the CDM that's going to be out now due to, again, concussion protocol, basically. Which makes their trip and job at Anfield a lot harder now. A lot harder. We could see a repeat of what we've seen tonight in terms of them shipping a minimum of 5 goals at Anfield. Oh, damn, but look, it is what it is. Obviously, from an Arsenal point of view, I love it, and bring the more misery, the better. And from an Arsenal point of view, towards Tottenham, love it. Can't get enough of it, basically. In terms of the first comment there, the second comment about the 4 trophies, I'm not cutting my chickens too early in terms of winning all 4. I've said already, I'll be happy with a double, at a minimum, a double. I'm not saying that's all I want. I'm saying a minimum of a double. Anything more than that, from that point onwards, is a bonus. Considering no one's ever done the quad before, it's got to happen at some point, but no one's ever done it before, so that's why I'm not getting carried away on that side of things. Game by game, my friend. Game by bloody game. One game at a time. One competition at a time. Etc. Etc. Well, there's always a plan. Even before tonight, there's always a plan on Sunday, yeah. Tamina? Okay. Well, there's a shout out. Hi, Tamina. Well, again, this is not my channel. This is Gav's channel. Gav, a person in the chat, the guy that's chatting in the chat, it's his channel. I'm just a friend of his. He's a Chelsea fan. I'm a friend of his, helping him out in terms of giving you and also giving you guys content whilst he takes some time away and gets himself refueled to get back to doing the content that he likes to do, basically. And when that does happen, I'll still be here doing this live content for you guys as well. But yeah, I just thought we'd add a bit of another element to the channel, basically, and hope you guys enjoy it going forward. But if you haven't already, please do. If you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new as well. That'd be massively appreciated from both me and Gav. But yeah, love that. Look at that 5. Let's go. I said 3-0. They won. They scored 5. It did look like it was going to be a cricket score at one point. One critique of Atletico tonight is in 2 moments they took their foot off the gas, went asleep, and got punished for it. They're not going to beat Liverpool. Let's be honest. Come on, come on, Gav. I'm an Arsenal fan. You're a Chelsea fan. Come on. We know they're going to Anfield to get absolutely mauled. Their vice captain suspended. Their captain's now come back after a 4-game suspension. He's now got a concussion. He's got to go through that protocol, so he could be out of that because of that. CDM and Palhinha is going to be out for the same reason. They haven't won a game all year in 2026 in the league. Oh, actually, no, at all. Because they didn't have to qualify to do playoffs, did they? So, yeah, they haven't won a game in period in 2026, and we're now on the 10th of March at 4 minutes past 10 in the evening, UK time. They're not going to get their first win at Anfield. They're not. They're just not. We've seen tonight, even though they lost tonight, Liverpool will create chances. Liverpool, if the worst is to happen to Tottenham now, and Romero's out, has to be out, and Palhinha has to be out, respectively, and you add in the suspension of Van der Ven, defensively, Tottenham are fucked. If Liverpool, all they're forced to do is, we've seen it tonight, most of them goals in the first few minutes there, in that first half. A bit of pressure on that defence, and they're going to crumble. And that's with Romero tonight and Van der Ven. Take them at the equation come Sunday. What's going to happen there? But yeah, we're going to get ourselves out of here. I am, trying to think now. Going to close this off for a start. Put my ugly mug back on the screen on my own. In terms of this channel, I won't be back now till Sunday. Sunday now, because I'll be playing. Yeah, so Sunday now on this channel for the Liverpool versus Tottenham game. But in the meantime, I'll be back over on my channel, the Mr. Arsenal podcast, from tomorrow night with the Leverkusen versus Arsenal stream, and potentially, depending on how that goes, depending on how that goes, we will be sticking around for the 8 o'clock kickoffs and picking a game and going with that over on my channel as well. That's Wednesday. Yeah, that's Wednesday. Got my days mixed up. Thursday, there's the Kind of Friends show, but Liam's not going to be around for Thursday. He's unleashing his angels basically onto the show basically, and leaving them in full control, which could be very interesting. Go and check that if you are new and all that. If you're from this channel, go and check that. Get some good, not necessarily Arsenal content, good all-round content basically on Thursday night there. That's up 8:30 p.m. in UK time for a couple of hours. Again, it kills a bit of time. It's a laugh. And yeah. And then Friday, you've got I think I should find out Friday, but from George. Yeah, you will do, because it's back in the weekend. So the Arsenal Women's Chat Show, previewing the women's game come up this weekend. At a return after the international break. Saturday, obviously Arsenal versus Everton at the Emirates from 5:30 kickoff. So we'll go live about 45 minutes before kickoff on that one. Over my channel, and then we're back here again, as I say, on Sunday. Tottenham versus Arsenal. Also back on my channel on Sunday. A few hours prior to that, I will be doing, if anyone that's interested in women's football, I do cover the women's team, Arsenal women's team over there. WSL's back this weekend. I'll be covering the girls' game on that on Sunday. It's an early kickoff, really early. So and then obviously give a few hours of back on here for Tottenham, Liverpool versus Tottenham, basically another morning coming their way. But if you are new to this channel, hit the like button, subscribe, and all that jazz, and share the content. That'd be massively appreciated from myself and Gav. If you want to check, you'll see a lot. You want to see more of me on my channel as well, come subscribe to the Mr. Arsenal podcast. Basically, the logo gives it away. In terms of, if you're not sure, just look out for the logo, Tony Adams silhouette, and that's me. Come say hi over there, and yeah, till then, guys, take care and see you soon. As always, I will say up the Arsenal usually, but I've got to find something else to sign out of. But until then, enjoy your weekends coming up, the rest of your week, and see you later.